Get ready, because ChatGPT Insights is about to drop some seriously mind-blowing news. First up, we're diving into the wild world of middle-grade fantasy with John Claude Bemis and his electrifying new graphic novel, Rodeo Hawkins and the Daughters of Mayhem. Imagine being chased across dimensions by assassins who are after every kid with your name. That's just the beginning of the adventure for Sydney Poblucky. Next, we've got a developing story that's got the business world buzzing. Chedid Re has just announced a significant leadership appointment, reappointing Claude Kassab as the head of Asia Pacific. This move signals a major push for growth and strategic expansion in a crucial global market, and we've got the inside scoop on what it means. Then, we shift gears to a thought-provoking statement from Cardinal Jean-Claude Hollerich, who is challenging traditional views by suggesting that church sexual morality shouldn't be defined so narrowly. This is a bold take that's sparking conversation about the future direction of the church and its teachings. And finally, we're circling back to the realm of literature and adventure with a closer look at John Claude Bemis's Rodeo Hawkins and the Daughters of Mayhem. We'll unpack the characters, the plot, and why this graphic novel is set to be a massive hit. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. Let's get into it. Get ready for a multiverse adventure that's about to blow your mind. Award-winning educator and author John Claude Bemis is back with Rodeo Hawkins and the Daughters of Mayhem, the first book in a thrilling new middle-grade series. This isn't just any story. It's an action-packed journey through dimensions where our hero, Sydney Poblucky, finds himself on the run from interdimensional assassins who are targeting every kid named Sydney Poblucky across the universe. With the help of the fearless Rodeo Hawkins and her crew, the Daughters of Mayhem, Sydney must unravel the mystery behind the attacks. This graphic novel promises a charming cast, wild escapades, and humor that's anything but tame. Bemis, known for his educational background and creative energy, brings his unique talents as a mask maker, songwriter, and musician to this vibrant narrative. The story dives deep into Sydney's struggle, his lost friendship with Walt, and the questionable safety offered by the Daughters of Mayhem. It's a tale of misadventure that could change the multiverse forever, all thanks to Rodeo Hawkins and her penchant for mayhem. Readers and parents are already buzzing about the blend of humor and high-stakes action, anticipating a fresh voice in middle-grade fiction that tackles complex themes with an engaging style. The book is set to release on September 9, 2025. Don't go anywhere, because the multiverse is just the beginning of our deep dive. Next, we're heading to the corporate world for a major leadership shakeup that's set to redefine a region. Big moves in the global reinsurance market are underway. Chedid Re, a prominent independent reinsurance broker under Chedid Capital, has just announced the strategic reappointment of Claude Kassab as the head of its Asia Pacific, APAC, operations. This significant leadership decision underscores Chedid Re's commitment to expanding its footprint and influence in this dynamic and rapidly growing region. In his expanded role, Kassab will be at the helm of both facultative and treaty operations across the entire APAC territory. With an impressive career spanning over 25 years in the reinsurance industry, Kassab brings a wealth of experience from leadership positions held in the Middle East and London. His proven expertise in crafting sophisticated reinsurance solutions and cultivating robust cross-border relationships makes him the ideal candidate to spearhead Chedid Re's ambitious growth strategy in Asia Pacific. The company itself is a global player, offering vital reinsurance broking and advisory services to insurers and reinsurers worldwide, with established presences in key markets across Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and now, with renewed focus, Asia Pacific. This appointment is already generating considerable interest, with industry analysts highlighting its potential to significantly boost Chedid Re's market share and service capabilities in the APAC region, signaling a new era of focused expansion and client engagement. Stay tuned as we unpack more groundbreaking news that's making waves. Next, we're exploring a bold statement from a prominent figure within the church that challenges traditional views. A prominent cardinal is calling for a broader definition of church morality. Cardinal Jean-Claude Hollerich, S.J., a key figure in the ongoing Synod on Synodality and the Archbishop of Luxembourg, has recently stated that he believes church sexual morality should not be defined as narrowly as it is today. This statement, made in an interview with the Austrian weekly Die Furche, is generating significant discussion about the evolution of church teachings and its engagement with contemporary society. While affirming the essential nature of morality, Cardinal Hollerich encourages the Church to move beyond a backward-looking perspective. He advocates for embracing the present and looking towards the future, learning from history without being bound by nostalgia or fear. His reflections on the Synod on Synodality highlighted the diverse perspectives within the global Church, noting the differing interpretations of metaphors like the tent, a symbol of inclusivity that resonated differently in Europe and Africa, where a family model was preferred. Hollerich also emphasized Pope Francis's push for greater lay participation, a decision that, though controversial among some bishops, has been credited with fostering a more positive atmosphere within the synodal process. This candid reflection from Cardinal Hollerich is being widely discussed, with many seeing it as a sign of an evolving theological dialogue and an openness to re-examining long-held doctrines in light of modern understanding and societal changes. We're not done yet. There's one more incredible story that will spark your imagination. Next, we're diving back into the literary world for a closer look at a thrilling new graphic novel set to take the world by storm. Prepare to be transported to a world of magic, mystery, and mayhem. We're taking a deeper dive into Rodeo Hawkins and the Daughters of Mayhem, the captivating new middle-grade graphic novel from acclaimed author John Claude Bemis. This book isn't just a story. It's an invitation to join Sydney Pawlowski on an epic quest across the multiverse, pursued by relentless interdimensional assassins who have a very specific target: anyone named Sydney Pawlowski. With the enigmatic Rodeo Hawkins and her band of merry mischief makers, the Daughters of Mayhem, as his unlikely allies, Sydney must navigate a universe of dangers and discover the truth behind the hunt. Bemis, celebrated for his work as an educator and author, infuses this tale with his signature blend of imaginative storytelling, humor, and high-octane adventure. The narrative explores themes of identity, friendship, and courage as Sydney grapples with his troubled past and the unpredictable nature of his new companions. The book is set to be released on September 9, 2025, promising an unforgettable ride for readers young and old. Fans and critics are already anticipating Rodeo Hawkins and the Daughters of Mayhem as a standout title, praising its unique concept, dynamic characters, and the promise of a series that will keep readers on the edge of their seats. And that brings us to the end of today's incredible updates. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring the bell. And that's a wrap on today's News Blitz. We covered John Claude Bemis's wild new graphic novel Rodeo Hawkins and the Daughters of Mayhem, the significant leadership reappointment of Claude Kassab at Chedid Re for the Asia-Pacific region, and Cardinal Jean-Claude Hollerich's thought-provoking views on church sexual morality. Don't miss out on any future updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights, ring the notification bell, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.